good at scanning QR codes? Because I'm not. Like,
I'm
I don't
not
think I've
fast enough
ever
with
done
my
it before.
phone.
yes, you have. You haven't been to a restaurant yet that's too cool for.
Oh, you know
around
what? That is so true. Yeah.
I never have my phone out fast enough.
No. That grinds my gears. I know that we're trying to save paper and stuff, and I appreciate that, but you're forcing me to use my phone at a restaurant.
I like to hold something.
Yes.
Wow. Sure.
What?
You're
What
kind of an old soul, aren't you?
Yeah, a
I
little
like
bit,
that.
a little
I like that about you. All right, it was nice today. Temperatures in the low 50s over southern Maine, mid to upper 40s in a lot of other spots. We won't do quite this well this weekend, but overall it will be a quiet stretch of weather overnight tonight where temperatures drop down to about freezing. There'll be some 20s in the mountains. Tomorrow's a largely sunny day. High temperature around 40 degrees, but it will be cooler in the mountains and across northern Maine, staying in the 20s there. And then we cloud up tomorrow night, and we're cloudy through the day on Sunday, but it's still quiet. During the daylight hours, I don't see much going on here. Temperatures are able to push into the 40s, mid-40s in a lot of spots. Then our rain moves in from southwest to northeast around or just after sunset. Initially, it's not all that heavy, but things get pretty wild here late Sunday night and into Monday. That's why I went through that weekend forecast so quickly, because it's pretty quiet until Sunday night. And then this low goes over Florida up through the Carolinas, and it's a really quite a potent low staying on an inside runner track, so to our west. And so this rain snow line is not even a question for us. This is an all rain event for the entire state in through much of Canada. It's raining hard through the day on Monday into Monday afternoon. And you can see the wind here just really screaming out of the southeast, which is going to be a concern for us. So we have two main hazards with this storm. Like our last event, it's going to be rain and wind. We'll start with rain, which will be widespread 2 to 3 inches of rain starting Sunday night through Monday evening. The thing that worries me, you look at the key up here, 2.5 to 4.5 in the red. See how that's banked up along our terrain? That makes sense. Southeast winds shoving moisture up against the mountain range, and it wrings that moisture out due to the elevation. So it'll be a combination of rain and snow melt. So I think we're going to have some flooding concerns in the red zone especially. But even along the coastline, we just got 3-4 inches of rain. So another 2, 3, 4 could be a problem statewide. The winds will also be an issue. During the day on Monday, gusting broadly between 45 and 55 miles an hour along the coast. Now I know last week we had a storm that we felt the winds would be around that spot, and only a few towns gusted to that. I'll tell you, this is not the same type of storm. There's a much bigger wind field here, and that leads me to be more certain about the wind in this situation. So I think we will see power outages along the coast, and then another max into the mountains where we'll see gusty winds there too. So I think things get a little rugged there on Monday between the rain and the wind. You know, look at a place like Kennebec, which the Kennebec River, which just had flooding. They'll obviously go right back up to that zone. We'll see a few other spots. Saco River was under flood warning last week as well. So that'll be just what we call nowcasting at some point. We'll take a look at the radar and see what we got going exactly, but I think we got some issues there on Monday and probably some power outages too.
All right, we'll keep an eye on things. Thanks, Keith.